and welcome to this FS22 how-to video. Now if you've followed the channel for a long while, you'll know I love messing around with in-game crop textures, crop densities, and just trying to get them looking more realistic if possible. So something which has been lacking is a decent cover crop texture in my opinion. We've just got oilseed radish. So whilst looking through the third-party mod sites over the last few days, this one has come up. Flowering cover crop. It replaces oilseed radish with a new set of files and XMLs with additional growth stages to give you a more realistic flowering cover crop to use, which can be sown from June to October. Now if you use easy development tools, you will only be able to use stage 1 and stage 2 if you cheat it in. You'll then have to let the game handle stages 3 and 4. So it gives you full instructions here as to what to do with it. So we've got to replace the fruit type XML and the map growth XML. Now you can either do this in a mod map with custom textures or in the base game. I've done it in the base game and will now update those to the new version. So we have it downloaded here. It's downloaded as a RAR file. So just need to do what's necessary with that one. You'll see we've got maps growth, maps fruit type and an oilseed radish file here. You'll notice up here these are the original FS22 ones. So to get into them, we'll just open file location, into data and foliage, and then we've got oilseed radish there. So all we've done here, you can see this is already the new one, just literally copied and pasted that to the desktop, and all we're going to do with this one is just drag it into there and replace the file in the destination. We've then got to change all of the XMLs listed there, which are in the maps folder. Again, these have already been copied and pasted up here for the originals. Whatever you do, do not do this without making a backup copy in case you make a mistake somewhere. I have had messages before from people who've done this and not made a backup. It's not advisable. So there we go. That's changed them all around in there. So now we just need to load into the game and see what it actually looks like. Right, so we're now loaded into the game. We've got 3 growth stages here, obviously not the final one yet, otherwise we wouldn't be able to see the flowering stages. So sown, growth stage 1, we've got some small flowering plants, and growth stage 2, or I should say third stage of growth, with sown being the first one. So you see you've got a good mix of flowering plants here and green matter. So it's an improvement over the standard radish texture. We will move on to the final stage shortly. So we've got a flail on the front and cultivator on the back. So once this bit is done, it should show up as fertilised. So you see there, the bit we've just done is now fertilised. The blue strips there is drill overlap. So now if we just move it on in time, extra time scales are on. So see, as we get into December, it will wither. So it'll stay like this until we get the frosts. Because we've got time so fast, it does take a little while for it to catch up. There's our withered texture. So now if you want to, you can either disc it straight in or use the mulch first. Still a good quantity of green in the bottom of it as well. During the winter, just all the flowering crops have gone. So I think that does make a good change to the game in that respect. Whether you use as cover crop, gain cover, whatever, it's entirely up to you. If you do a lot of multiplayer, you will of course have to put your other game files back in. But if you do it with a mod map with its own textures, you should be fine. It's just if you change it into the base game, how I've done. Small change, but I think it's a good one. So I'll pop a link to the actual files where I found them on Forbidden Mods. I'm hoping they're the original uploads. If not, I'm sure someone will find them and correct me. But for now, that's where we'll leave this video. So I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.